The primary source I will be examining in my first media analysis presentation is the popular TV show A Million Little Things, produced by DJ Nash. I'm focusing on two specific episodes: Season 3, Episode 6, Miles Apart, and Season 4, Episode 13, Fresh Start. A Million Little Things is a show about a group of friends that leans on each other through the unpredictable things that life throw at them. And after one of their very close friends passes away, they're all motivated to be living their lives to the fullest. Maggie Bloom is one of the main characters. She's a licensed therapist with an advice podcast and recently battled breast cancer. In episode 6 of season 3, Maggie goes to the doctor for her routine cancer screening after being in remission for almost a year, just to find out that she's pregnant. Even though she wants to be a mother one day, Maggie knows that she cannot keep the child, a decision that her cancer made for her, but also because it's not the right time in her life or with the right person. In my paper, I argue that the show A Million Little Things breaks traditional Hollywood structures through its accurate representation of options available and the process of getting an abortion, while initiating discussions surrounding the difficulties of addressing abortion in public, especially in the workplace. I'll be focusing specifically on the scene where Maggie goes to Planned Parenthood and interacts with a doctor who gives her the abortion pill. At Planned Parenthood, Maggie is brought into a room with bright posters with comforting message saying things like, "Here to help you," and "All are welcome," indicating it's a safe environment and a reliable resource for those who need help. It's uncommon for Hollywood to offer real-life resources in a fictional series. In addition, A Million Little Things breaks barriers by accurately depicting the use of the abortion pill, a method that is rarely or incorrectly portrayed in most films and TV shows. The accurate portrayal promotes safely exercising reproductive rights while offering an option that frequently goes unacknowledged in Hollywood productions. In a post-Roe era, it's especially important for women to understand their options and that surgical abortion is not the only option. Discussion of Maggie's abortion resurfaces a season and a half later on her advice podcast that was recently bought by a large company made up of white men who insist she disregard her personal life while she's on air. She's constantly reminded that talk radio has an extremely conservative audience, and it's best to avoid political topics, especially ones that concern the quote, A word. However, when Maggie receives a call from a distressed mother who needs to have an abortion, she becomes clearly emotional and offers resources for the closest and safest clinics. The producers abruptly cut off the caller and take Maggie off air to reprimand her for offering callers that type of information. Her boss explains they will not take the call next time it surrounds the A word. However, Maggie is ready to face the consequences, goes back on air to open up about her own abortion, emphasizing that the decision is personal, not political. She proceeds to offer information on access to contraception and abortion care, recommending her audience go to PlannedParenthood.org if they need help. Although she expects to get fired, Maggie's episode ultimately brings in the most listenership she's ever experienced and keeps her position with the large company. The first secondary source I use to reinforce my arguments is Stephanie Harold and Gretchen Simpson's Hangers, Potions, and Pills: Abortion Procedures on American Television 2008 to 2018. I'll use this article to enforce how television shows tend to spread misinformation around abortion that leave a serious impact on the audience. The article also lays out the use and effects of the abortion pill, which will help me prove that A Million Little Things' portrayal of the pill is extremely accurate and factual. The second secondary source I explore is Maggie Burr's Reconceptualizing Safe Abortion and Abortion Services in the Age of Abortion Pills, a discussion paper. I use this paper to emphasize how abortion is not a political issue. The evidence that Burr utilizes from the World Health Organization proves that it's not just feminists who support reproductive rights and multiple options for abortion, and that especially in a post-Roe world, it is crucial to educate individuals on options for abortion so that when they need it, it is done in the safest way possible. My final secondary source, Examining Public Opinion About Abortion, a Mixed Methods Systemic Review of Research Over the Last 15 Years by Amy Adamczyk, Kim Chunri, and Leevia Dillon, explores factors that affect people's attitudes towards abortion, specifically focusing on political views, education, religion, and income. Overall, A Million Little Things offers an accurate portrayal of the abortion process while simultaneously introducing abortion pills, a method many viewers may be unaware of, while including discussions surrounding public opinion on reproductive rights that tend to be disregarded in Hollywood films and TV shows. It's important for such influential media to discuss real life options surrounding reproductive rights to promote pro choice narratives, especially in a post Roe era. Although A Million Little Things is a fictional series, their use of real and reliable resources and information should be a model for future productions to follow.